Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift? We've got you. Guitar? Coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Hotel! Guitar. Reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party? Relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy. How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
Welcome back to another episode of Zips Weekly. I'm your host, Scott Nixon. I'm here with Coach Keith Dambrot of the men's basketball team. You guys just cut the nets down. How are you feeling heading into the MAC tournament?
Well, we want more. We're hungry for more. We're thirsty for more. We're playing with our backs against the wall. We feel like we want to get what we deserve. So it's not going to be easy. It's always tough to win a tournament. It doesn't matter what your seed is, what your record is. You have to play 3 good games.
And that's speaking of 3 games, how do you find a way to balance between playing the guys and making sure everyone's rested so they're good to go for all 3 games?
You don't. You just win this game and worry about the next one next and the third one last. And that's the only way you can do it.
And then you have Eastern Michigan for your first game. It's tough to beat a team 3 times in one season. What are 3 keys to victory against the Eagles?
Well, we have to guard the 3 line, make sure Ray Lee and Willie Mangum don't go crazy. But we also have to do a great job on the backboards and in transition defense. James Thompson's one of the best offensive rebounders in the country. Tim Bond is a great driver. It's a rematch of last year's game where they had us down 10 in the quarterfinals with about 6 minutes to play. So we know it's not going to be easy.
And then I got a quick joke for you. Why did the belt go to jail? It held up a pair of pants. Nothing?
I don't know how we're going to keep you around here another year.
All right, let's check out some highlights from this past week.
See.
Zips men's basketball had 2 games this past week. First game was the final home game of the season against the Miami Redhawks, and the seniors were honored before tip-off. The Redhawks erased a 15-point deficit and knocked off the Zips 79-75. Antono Jackson led Akron with 12 points in the loss. The men closed out the regular season with an away game against rival Kent State in part of the Crystal Clinic Orthopedic Wagon Wheel Challenge. The Zips avenged an earlier season loss to the Flashes, knocking them off 66-56. 4 players scored in double figures for Akron, led by Jamon Divey with 14 points. Isaiah Johnson notched a double-double with 10 points and 10 boards. Noah Robotham scored 12, and Daniel Utomi added 10 points off the bench in the victory. The next game for Akron will be at the Quicken Loans Arena this Thursday for the quarterfinals of the MAC tournament. Zips women's basketball hosted Buffalo for senior night. The Bulls topped the Zips 81-55. Senior Hannah Plyben scored 22 points, shooting 5 of 8 from downtown, and fellow senior Alex Ricketts added 11 in the loss. The ladies traveled to Athens to close out the regular season against the Bobcats. Ohio bested Akron 62-48. Hannah Plyben led scoring with 13 points. Freshmen Shawnee Edmonds and Shayna Harmon each chipped in 7 points apiece. The ladies then traveled to Toledo for the opening round of the MAC tournament. The Rockets defeated the Zips 65-37. Seniors Hannah Plyben and Alex Ricketts and freshman Shawnee Edmonds each scored 6 in the defeat. Zips women's tennis on the road for 2 matches where the ladies continued their winning ways, sweeping both Illinois Chicago and Valparaiso and extending their win streak to 12 straight matches. Akron was perfect in every doubles and singles match. The ladies returned to the court Saturday, March 18th in a home match against Milwaukee. Zips men's golf participated in the Wexford Intercollegiate, where they finished 5th overall. Senior J.B. Williams was Akron's top golfer with a top 10 finish. The men returned to the links March 6th for the Palmetto Intercollegiate. Zips softball traveled south for the 3rd weekend in a row to participate in the Bobby Bailey Memorial Tournament. In their first game, Akron fell to UNC Greensboro 8-6. Senior Savannah Fruin hit her 3rd home run of the year and the 25th of her career, moving her to 5th all-time on the list. In the second game, the Zips fell to the University of Alabama at Birmingham 7-2. Taylor Curian went 1 for 2 with an RBI single. The following day, Akron defeated Dartmouth 4-0. Freshman Lexi Hanley pitched a complete game shutout for her 7th win of the year, and Taylor Curian hit her 2nd home run of the season. In the second game against Kennesaw State, the Zips fell 8-4. Taylor Kirian went 2 for 4 with 2 doubles and an RBI. The ladies returned to the Diamond Saturday, March 11th for the Cherry Blossom Classic. This week's Student Athlete of the Week, presented by the University of Akron, is freshman Rita Pedroso of the tennis team. This past weekend, she was 4-0, helping the Zips extend their win streak to 12 straight matches.